Shalom, shalom, shalom. Causing on praise and on glorification to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashapat, BAHASHAM, QADASH, Yahawah, YAHAWAH, call HALAHYAM, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashapat, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and our praise on glorification to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashapat, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and of course, you know, I say that our apostle, great millstones, teach you well. And the topic of this lesson is the value of Jehoshaphat and Armageddon or Armageddon are the same exact thing, you know. Armageddon or Armageddon and Jehoshaphat, the Valley of Jehoshaphat, are the same exact event. Not two different events. No, not two separate events. They're the same exact event. No, because Deacon and Akai, well, Deacon Akai and well, not Deacon Akai anymore because he's not a deacon anymore. Akai and Hassad, no, they said that the Valley of Jehoshaphat and the Valley of Armageddon are two separate things. No, the heathen battling each other and Yahawashi and the angels fighting against the armies of the world. You know, they think it's two separate things, which is wrong. You know, there's two exact same things, exact same situation happening at the exact same time. You know, and they also said that the Valley of Jehoshaphat gonna happen while Israel is in the land already. So basically, Israel gonna be delivered by the time the Valley of Jehoshaphat's happening. They're already delivered in the wilderness. No, which is wrong. No, let's get to it. No, because these dudes err not knowing scripture. No. Yeah, let's start here. Book of Revelation 19. Revelation 19 and verse 14. Now let's start here. Now to set up the context. And the armies which were in heaven followed him. This is talking about Yahawashi. Upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations. So this is talking about Yahawashi when he comes and smite the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he tread the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the almighty power. So this Yahawashi casting out judgment upon the nations, upon the heathen. No? So that was that. Now going over here to Revelation. No. There's the context. No, Yahawashi coming to destroy the heathen. No, Yahawashi casting down judgment upon the heathen. No, upon the nation of the heathen. Make war with the heathen. No? Now going over here to Joel chapter 3. And verse, let's start verse, yeah, I might as well get to the point actually. Salakia. Bear with me for a second. Joel 3 and verse, Joel 3 and let's start verse, just to get to the point. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the heathen, among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. So all the men of war, all the nations, all the heathen armies, let them draw near. Draw near where? To the Valley of Jehoshaphat. And as we know, the Valley of Jehoshaphat, it's talking about the Middle East. That's where all the war is going to happen. Let them come up. Put your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Round about where? To the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Did it cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahawah? Because the heathen be wakened and come up to the Valley of Jehoshaphat. For there I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So how the Lord going to judge them? By destructing them, by destroying them, killing them. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. Now, what does that remind you of? Revelation 14. So Joel's happening at the same time as Revelation 14. Also the same time as Revelation 19, as I read. Lord casting down his judgment upon the heathen. I'm going to get this real quick so I can go to the Armageddon, or Valley of Armageddon. Revelation 14 and 15, or verse 14. Revelation 14 and 14. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle, and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. So they're talking about Yahawashi coming down and reaping. So this is when Yahawashi arrives, he reaps the earth. It's the same thing happening in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. He's read in Revelation 14. Reading on, another angel came out from the altar with the power of the fire, and cried with a loud voice to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the grapes clustered of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. Talking about redeeming the elect. Also destroying the wicked. Because the elect are also related to a cluster of grapes. As well. And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of Yahawah. I'm talking about the wicked. And the winepress was trying without the sea, and blood came out of the winepress, even to the horse's bridle, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. Then he's talking about the mass amount of slaughter the Lord gonna do when he arrives. And as I read already, I'm talking about the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Now let's get to Revelation 16 about Armageddon, or Armageddon. I read all that. Revelation 16 and 14. You get to the point. For they are spirits of devils, working miracles, that go forth unto the kings of the earth. And this time coming from NATO and the EU, the three unclean spirits, which are Washington, D.C., London, and the Vatican. Coming from the beast, which is Rome, representative of Rome. The dragon, also representative of Rome. And the Vatican, or the false prophet, because they claim that their white peace boy Jesus is the Most High and Son. So they put up that false prophet and the false image. And also only in general, they're false prophets in general. They don't even know what the hell's happening in these prophecies right here, man. Talking about the Roman Catholic Church, they don't know. They just think when you die, you got to go to heaven or you got to go to hell or whatever. They don't know what's happening in these scriptures, man. They don't. For they are spirits and devils working miracles, but go forth to the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of power almighty. So, so these are groups saying that, there got to be two great days of the Lord. The Valley of Jehoshaphat and then the Armageddon. Two great days that the Lord gonna separate for some reason. No, it's the same day, same time, same place. It's the same thing, man. Right now, the Valley of Armageddon being built up right now. And Armageddon means mountain of troops. I'm saying that correctly. Mountain of troops. You can fact check me on that. I can't right now because I'm using my phone to record. Fact check me. Armageddon means mountain of troops. He'll crowns, bound troops. You know? That's where all the armies, of the nations are going to be. You know? Behold, I come as a thief in the night. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. And he gathered them together into a place called, in the Hebrew tongue, ahrmagadawan. No? No? So they all got gathered together for ahrmagadawan, Armageddon. No? Again, going back to Joel 3. Joel chapter 3. And 9. Proclaim ye this among the heathen, among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. And all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. For all the men of war are going to come to the valley of Armageddon. No, the valley of Jehoshaphat. No, Ahrmagadawan. No, Yahawashapat. No, no. This is where the heathen are going to be gathered together. No, that's clear, man. No, it don't even make sense, really. To be honest, these other groups are pushing, man. Because when Yahushua comes, as I read, he got to make a grand slaughter of the heathen and the nations. So like when Yahushua appears, according to 2 Letter 13, he's going to evaporate their armies. He's going to destroy their armies. Having them be two separate events don't make sense because the Lord's gathering them together in the Valley of Jehoshaphat or the Middle East. They're going to be gathered together. And they're going to get destroyed there. It makes perfect sense. When niggas want to get too deep. Niggas want to get too deep. Into scripture. You keep it simple, man. You keep it simple, man. So reading on in Revelation 16. And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the ire, and there came out a great voice out of the temple of heaven, from the throne, saying, "It is done." So this is when all these things, everything is done. All the trumpets, all the angels, all the prophecies, done right there. And there were voices, and thunders, and lightnings. And there was a great earthquake, as when not since men were upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake, and so great, and the great city was divided into 3 parts. And the seas of the nations fell. And great Babylon came in remembrance before Yahawah to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. And this is also the second part as well. Because I also said that they think the Valley of Jehoshaphat gonna happen. The Valley of Jehoshaphat gonna happen before. Well, they think the Valley of Jehoshaphat gonna happen before the elect get beamed up. Oh, I don't know, man. No, they say that the elect are gonna be in the wilderness during the time of the Valley of Jehoshaphat. They say the elect are gonna be in the wilderness already during the time of the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which don't make sense at all. Then what army? What army? The Lord gonna take out all their armies when he arrived, as I read. And as I'm reading right here, the Valley of Armageddon got to end with the destruction of Babylon the Great. And a little bit more. Let me read on. And the great city was divided into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell. They're talking about the heathen nations as well. The Lord can also destroy some of these heathen nations too. Exact his vengeance upon them too. Like Israel, the land of Israel right now, the Lord gonna destroy that place too, according to Ezekiel 38, but they don't understand Ezekiel 38. To give unto her heard the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath, and every isle fled away, and the mountains were not found. That's talking about your destruction. That don't mean the whole world gonna get blown up. No, no, you gotta be shooken up. The whole world gonna be shooken up, man. No, and the mountains represent nations, kingdoms, showing that God, God, ain't gonna be ruined. And there fell upon men, a great hail of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent. That's talking about the missiles. And men blasphemed Yahawah because of the plague of hail, for the plague thereof was exceeding great. No, no. And they're talking about the missiles. Now, quickly, let's go over here to Ezekiel 38. No? Low one to keep track of what I'm saying, man. Now, I already showed right there and then that Valley Jehoshaphat, the Valley ahrmagadawan are the same exact thing. And no different. No, let's go to Ezekiel 38. Because they say, oh, well, Ezekiel 38 could happen to warn this. Yeah. No, it's not. No, Ezekiel 38. And Ezekiel 38 and 8 start verse 18. And it shall come to pass at the same time when Gog shall come against the land of Israel. I'm talking about literal land of Israel, not talking about the Israelites in the wilderness. Save Yahawah power, that my fury shall come up in my face. And when it says that Israel shall be dwelling safely, it's talking about the Amalekites in the land. They think they're dwelling safely because they got the Iron Dome and then they got America backing them up, and all that. That's what they're talking about. They're not talking about America. Because I said before in the previous video, I believe my camp video, that they're talking about when it said Israel dwelling safely, I said we're talking about Israelites getting beamed up. That was my error. I made a mistake. Shalakia. But really it's talking about the Amalekites in the land, thinking they're good because they have all this technology they think to defend themselves. That's what it's talking about. So Shalakia. Reading on verse 19. For in my jealousy and fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there should be a great shaking in the land of Israel. There's going to be great shaking in the land of Israel. Same great shaking is going to happen across the whole world. So that the fishes of the sea, and the fowls of heaven, the beasts of the field, and all creeping things that creep upon the earth, and all men that are upon the face of the earth, shall shake at my presence. So the Lord got to shake the earth twice? No. The Lord got to do it twice now, huh? No. Double time. The Lord shook the earth with Babylon great, and later on, the Lord got to shake the earth again with the land of Israel. No, man. They're talking about the same thing. Same time. So it's taking my presence. And the mountains shall be thrown down. They're talking about the kingdoms. The nations of the earth be thrown down in the Lord's presence. The kingdoms of the earth. The kingdoms are related to mountains. Isaiah 2 and 2. And steep places shall fall, and every wall shall fall to the ground. Now call for a sword against him shall all my mountains say Yahawah power. Every man's sword shall be against his brother. So the nation's swords, with their swords, their missiles, are going to be against each other. They're not going to have more missiles all of a sudden after the Lord. You're basically saying with that shit, because that is shit saying that ahrmagadawan and the Valley Jehoshaphat, Yahawashapat, they'll be at 2 different times. They're basically saying that the Lord got to come. He ain't going to do nothing. No, he ain't going to take up his elect. No, he ain't going to do nothing. He ain't going to do nothing. No, dip. No, nations are not going to use their missiles against Babylon the Great, or they got to have a little bit of reserves left. They got to have a little bit of reserves left just in case, just to attack Israelites. Man, that's stupid, man. That is stupid. That doctrine is stupid. And sadly, I used to teach that shit. Again, because while part of the HOY, because me and my Akim, we were part of HOY, I used to be watching these dudes like for it's a WFI, because WFI teaches that same exact bullshit, which don't make sense. It may even make less sense from them, because they say that, because they say that when we get beamed up, we still have a chance. WFI anyway. They say when we get beamed up, we still have a chance of dying in the wilderness. And if we get the incorruptible bodies. It don't make sense. You people don't make sense, man, because you're off, man. You don't have the spirit of Yahawah, Yahawashat. I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood. I will rain upon him and upon his bands and upon many people that are with him with an overraining flood, rain and great hailstones, fire and brimstone. Now let's go back here. Well, let me read this last verse and go back. Thus that's why I magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I'll be known in the eyes of many nations. They shall know that I am Yahawah. So let's go back. Go back again. Revelation 16. Let's go back again. Revelation 16 and 21. And there fell upon men. Again, this is happening at the same time when Babylon the Great is being destroyed. Start verse 19 again. The great city was divided into 3 parts. This also happened during the same time as the Armageddon. Same chapter, same time. And the seas of the nations fell, and great Babylon came to remembrance before Yahawah, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath, and every isle fled away, and the mountains were not fled. And there fell upon men a great hail upon out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent, and men blasphemed Yahawah because of the plague of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceeding great. There you go, man. When Babylon falls, it gets destroyed. Valley of Jehoshaphat happens. Armageddon happens. Ezekiel 38 happens. Ezekiel 39 happens afterward. It's all linked together. But again, niggas like Assad, I call them niggas because they act like niggas, man. Both of themselves like they're these top dudes. Or here this dude is Gregory coming up, Ronan coming up and confound them. I had to say, maybe, man, shut up, man. You don't know shit, nigga. It's a shame that I learned from you people, man. But it is what it is. Little one you have five. Go to get on praise and on go vacation to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, QADASH. It's Shalom.